of course, you are listening to 94.1 Music FM, the station that rocks not just east of Niger, but all over Nigeria. Ogi Akalaki, of course, a minute past out 10 o'clock the time on your radio. And we told you that this morning we're going to have our amiable Vice Chancellor in person of Professor Charles Okechukwu Esimone Urukalachiku live in the studio to talk about everything concerning this field of learning. My name is Echo, and of course, I'm not going to be doing this alone. I have my very wonderful people here. Chigozie Chigometa is here in the studio. Chigozie, good morning.
Good morning, Echo.
Welcome. I am superb, and of course, I also have Koski. Koski, good morning.
Good morning, Eko.
Good to have you here. So let's welcome our guest, Professor Charles Okechukwu. Good morning, Prof.
Good morning. Good morning. Good morning.
Welcome to 94.1.
Thank you very much.
You forgot that is
Omekopula, of course. Man of music.
Director was looking at you.
I didn't forget that.
Okay.
I didn't forget that. Welcome, sir.
Thank you very much.
And yes, today we're going to be doing this live, and also we're live on social media. We're live on YouTube. We're live on Facebook, so you can also watch and see what's happening here. And of course, you can also drop your comments there if you have any questions that you want to ask the Vice Chancellor live in the studio. Sir, let me start with the first question. Now, the atmosphere in the university is filled with the air of convocation. Now, what exactly are we expecting in the 17th convocation ceremony of Nnamdi Azikiwe University?
Thank you very much. Well, there are traditional things we expect in every convocation ceremony in a university. We expect that we're going to have a convocation lecture, and the lecturer for this year is an erudite professor, the registrar of JAM, Professor Ishak Oloide, and that occasion will be chaired by two-time Vice Chancellor of the Federal University and former Minister of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, and current Vice Chancellor of the University of Niger, Professor Chinedu Nebo. Of course, we're also going to have the commissioning of projects that we've done. We've not done that for a while. We're going to commission projects in the Newe campus, Nemi, and also here at the Oka campus. We're going to have, of course, the award of first degree convocation for the first degree order. And the grand finale, so to say, will be on Friday, when we're going to have award of degree to postgraduate students and honorary degree to some well-deserving Nigerians. Essentially, these are traditional things we expect in every convocation ceremony. And but for this year, of course, we are so excited because the number, we've been able to up the number of our graduates, we've been able to also make some specific innovations that we hope to be introducing to us. On Tuesday, for instance, we'll be having the pioneer induction into the Music Hall of Fame. The Hall of Fame project is a project where we intend to get partners in progress, because university these days, funding for universities is difficult. So it's a kind of endowment process where those who will endow making commitment to support, in the projects and in the building of the university financially will be recognized. It's going to be an annual event, and those who make commitment and pledge to do so every year, they'll be inducted to a Hall of Fame for that year. So that's the slight innovation that we're introducing this year.
Okay. Let me still talking about convocation, because that is what the environment right now is hearing and understanding. Convocation in music has become an annual ritual, and one wants to know, how does the ceremony contribute to the overall reputation and image of the university?
It does, in a very significant way. First, you are initiating students, those who are going to be ambassadors, those who will be doing the, showcasing the strength and the virtues of the university to the outside world. And that is where the convocation is where they are initiated to that particular activity. So outside. So you are sending out these ambassadors nationally and internationally to different parts of the world. That is a very important part of our visibility. Secondly, because we are attracting visitors, guests from other parts also of the university, they also come and they see what we are doing and they participate. The honorary awardees, or those who are given honorary award, are also people of great repute. They add to our visibility. So, in general, because doing convocation, guests from all over the world and they come and participate. The program we are doing now, for instance, is part of the convocation activity, and they will use it to also showcase what we have done and enhances our visibility significantly.
Wonderful. To add to that, Vice Chancellor, I remember that when you came into office, you said that convocation will be done yearly, every year, and you've been able to do that. You know, this way. Tell us what's the motivation behind that, and how were you able to achieve that?
So, well, essentially, when you have a plan, you have a vision, and you put down strategies to accomplish that vision. That's how I work essentially. Start with a vision, well thought out, well planned, and I also try to put down strategies to accomplish that. It's not easy, and interestingly, for this year, because convocation is money consuming. So this year, when we saw that the university we can't fund it, we devised another approach. We raised the funds. And it's on record that this convocation, from the first, every aspect of this convocation, everything, we're not funding from university first. We are sourcing funds from our side. We are going to our alumni, we're going to friends, we're going to well-wishers, we're bringing innovative things to raise funding for university. And that to me is one of the very great difference in this convocation. We are trying to test this model, and because it has succeeded so far, it's a model I'm going to propose to people that you don't need to fund convocation from university mega funds that we have. You can always reach out, and get funding and get people to support that. And that's essentially what we're doing, and it's working very well.
Wonderful.
Okay, VC sir, convocation is now an annual ritual for Nnamdi Azikiwe University. And of course, in the course of convocation, you have graduates almost on yearly basis, and you now have a base for this. Do you reach out to these graduates, the alumni, quote unquote, as regards supporting the growth of the institution?
Yeah, so we, like as I said, even part of our funding mechanism was to reach out to those who are our alumni. We reach out to them, and I also want to put it on record that we are trying to generate a very vibrant database for alumni of the university, so that they'll be in touch with all the programs and the projects we are carrying out at the university, and can also come from time to time, not only to see but to support what the university is doing. But for this convocation in particular, we reach out to all of them. Some of them I call them personally. Some of them, or most of them, will send out letters officially to them, informing them of the convocation and the kind of support they're going to give us. We also involved the alumni liaison officer, the coordinator, to reach out to graduates also, and let them know the role they're going to play. So that we did effectively. We also involved the convocation rep council, who is also professor, my chief legal officer, to reach out to others also, and they're doing that. But interestingly, because we are now trying to organize the alumni base into a very formidable base, we have officers at the departmental level, of officers at the faculty level, and in general in the university. I think that going forward, and because of how far we've gone in terms of organizing them, going forward, it will be very easy to organize convocation with their support. Okay. If all of them, if we put them to, and the enthusiasm is very high now, the awareness is high. Departments are doing alumni homecoming, faculties are doing the same thing. So the students have a sense of belonging. They are now seeing Nnamdi Azikiwe University as home. That was not the case before. They were seeing this place as a transient point, but now we have been able to make them to see this place as home. That wherever you go, you must remember to come back home. And I think with this kind of structure we have put in place, subsequently, funding convocation was very easy.
All right, thank you so much, Vice Chancellor. We'll go for a short break, and when we come back, we'll continue with this interactive session.